What is your process for reviewing a book?
That's a very good question. I'll use my LA Times column, which I've now done for almost 4 years, as an example. Generally, I only have space to review 1 to 2, sometimes 3 books per month. So ideally, I'd like to find some kind of common ground between the books that I choose, and I use either a specific topic. So, for example, I recently did a piece where I was looking at more fair play mysteries, and I chose Keigo Higashino's The Devotion of Suspect X because not only was this a book in translation by an author I liked, but it was a very good example of fair play, and it happened to be coming out right around that month. So, things like, do I think that this particular book will be of interest to those who are reading my reviews? Is it something that hasn't been covered by the publication in question that I think might be a good fit for the publication in question? Is it something I want to read anyway? It depends. It's also a question of whether I have a chance to review new books, which I spend the proportion of my paid gig time doing that, or trying to go back and reconsider books from, say, 50, 60, 80 years ago that I never had a chance to read earlier on and I'm now trying to catch up with.
Right. Do you accept digital books for review from services like NetGalley?
I'm signed up for NetGalley, but because I don't own an e-reader, I do have an iPhone, but I'm a little more Luddite than I should be, considering that I've been covering the digital book space for, well over a year and a half. But the reason why I haven't made the switch to e-readers is very unique to me, I think, because I read very fast. I read about 400 books in 2010. I've read more in previous years. It's a freak of nature, but as a result, with an e-reader and iPad, I don't quite trust the refresh rate on page. So I can process text a lot faster than the digital book can adjust. So if I'm turning a page, I'm ready, and there may be like a little delay, and I might be annoyed. So as a result, I haven't quite made that switch. If the software, the technology gets to the point where it really is as seamless as turning a page in a book, I think I will make the switch, especially since the price on the particular devices keep dropping. I think it also helps if, we'll see more $99 devices. I'm not the richest person in the world, so I'd like to be very, very mindful about what sort of tool I use for the job, so to speak.
And for reviewers who do use digital readers, how do the digital books affect the way that they approach their reviewing process?
I think you'd have to ask a reviewer who does spend a lot of time with digital books. Anecdotally, I think that there is a difference between engaging with text in print and text online. I know this from just talking with a lot of people in publishing, like editors and agents. They review manuscripts primarily now through e-readers, either Sony or Kindle or iPad or the like. And I think that just the way that they engage with the text is a little bit different. They may be more likely to pick page turners as opposed to more books that require a little bit more effort. But again, this is anecdotal. It's not something that has been scientifically proven in any capacity.
Right. Okay, thank you for speaking with me.
Thanks for inviting me on.